Coming to you from the heart of the motherlode, this is EDC's Week in Review, your April 18th edition. Thank you for tuning in. For the weather this week, looks like it's going to be a mild week, with highs getting up to the mid-70s on Monday, but dropping down to the mid-50s by Friday for your high, with a mix of sun and clouds. Now into our top stories. Inmate escapes conservation camp. Authorities are searching for 36-year-old Antonio Munoz, who escaped from Ishi Conservation Camp in Tehama County on April 10th. The California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation reports. Munoz, serving a 15-year sentence for robbery in El Dorado County, was last seen in gray sweatpants and a white thermal shirt. The escape was discovered during a 10:30 p.m. head count, prompting a manhunt by CDCR's Office of Correctional Safety. The camp, 26 miles east of Red Bluff, trains inmates for firefighting. Anyone with any information are encouraged to contact law enforcement. Cold Springs fatal motorcycle crash. A solo motorcycle accident claimed the life of 42-year-old Sean Martin in Placerville on April 12th, according to the Placerville police. The crash occurred at 2:22 a.m. in the 2900 block of Cold Springs Road. Despite efforts by police and County Fire Protection District personnel, Martin was pronounced dead at the scene. The cause remains under investigation, with toxicology results pending. This tragedy highlights the need for road safety in the county's residential areas. EDC recall effort. A recall campaign against El Dorado Hills CSD directors Stephen Ferry, Michael Martinelli, and Noel Maddock began April 10th, Village Life reports. Resident Steve Gutierrez cited an $8.5 million land overpavement, refusal to implement voter-approved measures QR and S, misuse of funds in retaliatory litigation, and failure to develop Bass Lake and Carson Creek parks despite fees being collected from residents. Additional grievances include scandals with the former general manager, Brown Act violations, and neglecting board duties like filling vacancies. The recall needs signatures from 20% of registered voters within 120 days to reach the ballot. Ferry, Maddock, and Martinelli either defended their actions, respected the process, or did not comment, respectively, amid community division. County budget cuts debated. The County Board of Supervisors tackled a $15.25 million budget reduction at their April 8th meeting as detailed by Village Life. Assistant CAO Sue Heineke and Deputy CAO Laura Schwartz presented cuts affecting parks, senior programs, and the Placerville Aquatic Center. Supervisors approved measures like closing the El Dorado Hills Senior Daycare site and discontinuing fire tourism impact funding for 2025 to 26. Public input highlighted concerns over Fort Bay Park and senior services, with some funding preserved for essential projects like restrooms. The board directed departments to plan for further 5% and 10% cuts in 2026 to 27, reflecting ongoing fiscal challenges. Wolf Conservation Plan advances. California's gray wolf population growth has triggered Phase 2 of the state's 2016 Conservation Plan, with 7 packs documented in 2024, the Mountain Democrat notes. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife will review wolf status, explore hazing permits, and launch an online tool for tracking GPS-collared wolves. The agency has compensated livestock producers $3.1 million for wolf-related losses since 2022. In 2024, 203 staff days were spent collaring wolves, with 12 collared in early 2025. These efforts attempt to balance wildlife recovery with the county's agricultural interests. The following story may be inappropriate for some audiences. Guilty verdict in South Lake assault case. A jury convicted Michael Henson on April 16th of felony false imprisonment, assault with a deadly weapon, domestic violence, criminal threats, and misdemeanor charges, the county district attorney's office announced. On January 8th at 1:23 a.m., South Lake Tahoe police responded to a domestic battery report at Turn 3 Bar, where the victim, battered and bruised, described hours of abuse. Henson had threatened to kill her, poked her with a kitchen knife, and kicked her face, causing a laceration and eye pain, before she escaped to seek help. With 4 prior felony domestic violence convictions and 2 strike convictions, Henson faces up to 25 years to life. Deputy DA Pipa Temple prosecuted the case with sentencing proceedings set for April 28th before Judge Michael McLaughlin. And now for some news nuggets. The County Sheriff's Office will host a virtual correctional officer recruitment fair on May 13th to attract new talent with details on duties, benefits, and the hiring process. Placerville's Wildfire Safety Day on April 26th at Midtown Mall will engage residents with wildfire experts and family-friendly activities to boost community preparedness. Missouri Flat Road will close overnight from April 30th to May 1st to install a pedestrian bridge for the El Dorado Trail. Jackson Elementary School was named a 2025 California Distinguished School for its academic excellence and positive climate. El Dorado Hills resident Craig Lee won the Banshee class and the Perpetual Centerboard Trophy at the 58th Annual Camellia Cup Regatta on Folsom Lake, showcasing his sailing skills. Music on the Divide's 30th Young Musician Concert on April 27th in Georgetown will feature 11 young performers, showcasing diverse instruments to support the county's aspiring artists. The 76th Annual Wagon Train from May 31st to June 7th will reenact the Gold Rush era journey to Placerville, celebrating the county's heritage with authentic attire and campfires. The Filaments Fiber Arts exhibition at Placerville Switchboard Gallery, opened April 17th, showcases local weavers' handcrafted works using county-sourced fibers, celebrating El Dorado's textile heritage through June 1st. And on to our closing stories. Community mourns Fire Marshal. A tribute at Placerville's Bell Tower honored Fire Marshal Lucas Shepard, who passed away unexpectedly on March 14th, reports the Mountain Democrat. Chief Tim Cordero and Shepard's mother, Liz Nagel, shared memories of his humor and giving nature. Christy Romney highlighted his impact as a baseball coach, teaching teamwork and resilience. Mayor John Clarici emphasized the community's unity in mourning, reflecting the county's tight-knit spirit. Curling Grand Slam hits Tahoe. Lake Tahoe will host the first ever U.S. Grand Slam of Curling event, GSOC Tahoe, from November 4th to 9th at the Tahoe Blue Event Center, the Mountain Democrat reports. Olympic medalists and world champions will compete in the 6-day event, featuring live music and fan activations. The curling group, led by CEO Nick Solsky, aims to elevate curling's popularity in the U.S., inspired by events like the 2021 NHL Outdoor Games. Tickets are on sale, with local discounts available at the Vacasa box office. This event boosts the county's profile as a destination for major sports and tourism. This has been EDC's Week in Review, your April 18th edition. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, if you enjoy our content, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend. And if you want to learn more about these stories, please see the show notes.